When you think of diversity, does it go beyond the owner and/or developer to include vendors?
Expanding our network of diverse constituents, from suppliers to hotel owners, is key for us. It's absolutely part of the opportunity as we grow globally. Starwood is one of the most diverse and global hotel companies in the world, and expanding our network of diverse owners and being inclusive is absolutely part of the opportunity.
I believe looking for diverse opportunities on my projects is critically important. It's a part of our business strategy. I'm working on a large project in downtown Washington right now. We've ensured that we have diverse service providers, architects, engineers, even looking at some diverse investors. We think that's important to the success of our business. And it's also an important piece in lifting people, bringing more diverse people into the business as we grow.
We have a lot of unique boutique hotels in our portfolio, and we're also operating in other countries outside of the United States. And with that, we're consistently presented with opportunities to integrate the authenticity of those cultures and bring together stakeholders from many diverse backgrounds, which presents a very exciting opportunity for us and allows us to develop products and hotels in key markets that are that speak to the culture of those nations and the diversity of the markets in which they're located.
It's more of an opportunity than it is a challenge. There's no question that when you look at hotel development, historically, it has really not encompassed minority developers, owners, purveyors, architects, designers in the same fashion that the mainstream is involved in all types of real estate development. You know, we as leaders in the hotel industry need to find ways to embrace all nationalities so that we can continually uplift the entire population in the U.S. and abroad.
If you think about trying to support diversity, it encompasses the whole industry. It's not one specific, whether it's associates or leadership. It also would be falling into the vendors, various franchisors, all aspects, design, construction, all aspects of the industry. But I really think it nets down to a fundamental belief in hiring the best talent and kind of being blind to going into one direction or another as far as race or gender, anything such as that, but you're really looking for the best talent in a given area. And if you focus primarily on that, you will, by nature, organically have a diverse team that's supporting your efforts.
The hotel business has evolved globally. I don't look at it as a diversity, I look at it as a natural progression of different groups of people wanting to work in development and also operations. It would encompass anything from the beginning of construction, design, downward to supplying and servicing the hotel industry.
Being a minority and coming to America in 1972 with my fathers, we have been conscious of knowing that diversity, somebody helped us, and we have to help all the stakeholders that are involved in this business called hospitality. As a company, we have 55% diverse workforce out of 1,800 associates in our company, and that just speaks that we are conscious of it. And at the same time, when we are developing our projects, we're also aware of all the different supply chain or architects or designers and saying, where can we provide opportunities for minority-owned businesses? And we practice rather than preaching, and we feel that there is a greater return for all of us in the society.
In our industry, what we find is the lower typically we go down the food chain of any organization, the diversity seems to increase. And some of this is just sort of natural of what's happening out there is the workforce tends to be more diverse lower down the food chain, senior management typically ends up being not so diverse. However, all things being equal, to the extent we have the ability to pick a diverse firm to work with, we certainly would, and that includes whether it's a general contractor, architectural firm, FF&E procurement, and staffing once a hotel is open is always important to us.
The way we've approached it is that we look for diverse folks throughout the entire chain. So we'd like to have our firm be reflective of the diversity of the community in which we live and work. We'd like to make sure that everyone we work with, including at the hotels, general manager, director of sales, executive teams at each property reflect the diversity, again, of the community in which we work. But we make great efforts to focus on small, diverse firms as far as designers. We have a terrific designer, female-owned firm out of Colorado that's done probably 4 or 5 hotels in excess of $50 million worth of work with us. We expect our architectural firms to do the same thing when we're building assets. And when we've actually built a hotel, we built a hotel in '08, National Harbor. That hotel had diversity throughout the channel.